It sounds fun. This is the Alan Cox Show.
On 100.7 WMMS.
Guardians baseball tonight at 7:10. Beat the Reds in Cincinnati last night. They're hoping to do it again tonight. So we'll get out of here at 6:30, and then 6:40, your pregame will get underway on MMS and on the iHeartRadio app. Hey, Katie.
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
Good. So I was listening to 2 Hours to Midnight 3 weeks ago, to be exact.
Yeah.
And it was 10:28, and you said this band growls, and they're awesome, and the song was like literally 6 minutes long, and I still don't know who it was.
I don't know either. I'd have to
No?
go.
Oh my
I'd have to go
God.
back and look at one of the playlists.
Yeah, dude,
I mean,
it was
I
so
post the
awesome. I
playlist
can't-
everywhere.
Do you?
Yeah. We have a Facebook
Okay.
page, and then I post them at WMMS.com. What week was that?
It was 3 weeks ago, and I remember it was at 10:28 exact on the radio because I looked, because the song just, I can't stop thinking about it. It was so awesome.
3 weeks ago.
It changed, yeah, it changed like 5 times in the song, and it was like 6 minutes long, and it was so awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. That is my description of a lot of the songs I play there, so I'm not quite sure. But,
Yeah, they're like, you're like, they growl.
But if you go to WMMS.com and just hit 2 Hours to Midnight, I post the playlist there, and then we have a 2 Hours to Midnight Facebook page.
All right, cool. I'll go on there.
Thank
and
you
look.
for listening, Katie.
Thank you.
All right, there's Katie. 2 Hours to Midnight is our metal show. It is Saturdays 10 to midnight. Mary, you want to hear a little taste of what's coming up this Saturday night?
She does. Do I ever?
Brand new Lamb of God.
Yes.
Some classic Judas Priest.
Woo!
Godflesh
Even better.
from back in the day.
Blasphemous, but whatever.
Godflesh is blasphemous?
Don't worry about it.
This is all supposed to be blasphemous, by the way.
Ooh.
Great classic band called Cryptopsy. You want to hear some Cryptopsy?
Forever and ever. Oh, God. No, I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. I can stop.
Damn! So good, dude. Oh, it's so good. So good.
No.
How about Nightwish? Maybe you like
anything like that?
Maybe you like symphonic metal. You know, we play all different kinds. It's not my favorite kind. But a Corey Roddick pick this week, because it's me, it's Corey Roddick, it's Pat Butler. And every week we all throw in, and we play requests, and we play local metal. A couple of local bands this week. A band called Avowal, a band called Greyhaven. No, not Greyhaven. Who's the local band I'm playing? Divine Threat. You might like symphonic metal. Nightwish.
This is a cartoon.
That's why I'm not a huge fan. But it is metal. Invariably female-fronted. But boy, do they take their time getting going.
Yeah, it seems like it. They're in no rush, huh?
No, this is bad.
Yeah, okay. So not Nightwish. You might like it stonery, though, right? Like High Desert Queen?
I don't know. I like this
This is
music.
the best so far.
Yeah.
Sure, it's going to be terrible here in a second.
Why do you think it's going to be because of the singing, you mean?
That's what
Yeah,
always
it's a good
happens.
scream.
Well, no, stonery, they don't really scream too much. It's
Let's
more
see-
kind
let's
of...
see what it-
It's weird.
Anyway, that's a little taste of what's coming this Saturday night on
Thanks for
2
that
Hours to
taste.
Midnight. I'm sorry?
Thanks for that taste.
Picking up your sarcasm.
Nope. According to you, tone has nothing to do with anything. So I said what I said.
That is true. You are correct. So anyway, there's that. I'll tell you what, Speaking of Lamb of God, they dropped the Riot Fest lineup today. And everybody is now they moved Riot Fest. If you've ever gone, it's been in Douglas Park in Chicago for 15 friggin' years, which is a park in the city, not in a great spot of town, but that's what kind of made it fun.
That's what makes it Riot.
That's what makes it
Where
fun.
do you think you get the Riot?
But I guess they had a big falling out with the Chicago Park District, and so they dropped a notice a couple days ago. They said, hey, we're getting ready to announce Riot Fest, but we're moving it. And boy, do they move it. They moved it out to the burbs. But every band is on Riot Fest. 20th, 21st, and 22nd in Chicago. Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
There's literally something for everybody on this tour. Or this show, festival. Fall Out Boy. Beck.
Yeah.
Slayer, who just broke up. St. Vincent. Offspring. Public Enemy. Pavement. Lamb of God and Mastodon, Cypress Hill, Sum 41, Newfound Glory, Taking Back Sunday, Clutch, Guar, an ass ton of like old school punk bands.
I like all that.
Descendants,
Yeah,
Circle
where's-
Jerks,
Lagwagon.
Lagwagon,
Yeah, I love Lagwagon.
Buzzcocks, DOA, the Dickies,
Dr. Dog's good too.
The Exploited. I'm playing them on Saturday night. Polaris. Just
Do you say Clutch? Clutch is
yeah, 100 bands are on this thing. So anyway,
Oh,
they've
that's good.
they've moved it out of the city, but for people who go to Riot Fest, I think that was the first show that the reunited Misfits played a few years ago. Literally something for everyone on this lineup. Fall Out Boy, of course, a hometown band, but they I'm not sure what kind of reception they get there. The Marley Brothers, all the living Marley Brothers are on the show. Performing Bob Marley songs. Suicidal Tendencies. And the Hives. Something Corporate. Remember them?
Yeah.
Oh, I love them. You want to talk
Spoon.
about emo, whiny music.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't, but I take your point.
Something corporate.
Yep. So, yeah.
Kavanaugh Park.
Oh, God. In the gym this morning, whoever was controlling the music was playing nonstop Blink-182. I was like, oh, God, Tom DeLonge's voice. I cannot. This is going to be a short sesh.
Hello there.
My time. Ugh.
Where are you?
That was one of them. I
Mhm.
Miss You starts playing. I'm like, this ain't pumping me up, homie. I got to start wearing headphones. Because I don't.
I'm surprised
That's crazy
you
that
don't.
you don't.
I don't. Because I'm fine. I don't need the I don't need any inhibition in my range of motion. And there's too much stuff going on, at least for me. I'm not like a headphones at the gym guy. But maybe I'll start. Because I don't need to hear doing, 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 doing. Oh.
What if he was encouraging you?
Please hang yourself. What?
What if he was encouraging you? What if he was like, "Come on now, it's 2 more reps.
I don't like the voice. You know how you don't like
Push
the
it harder, just 10 more pounds."
So you're like aversion therapy then. Like I
Yeah.
got so used to it wouldn't bother me anymore.
Well, like, because he's being motivating.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I don't I don't think so. Alan, what's the June code? Oh, Cleveland Clothing Company. The June code is what's the June code, Bill?
Oh, the June code is, man, boy, do I forget it.
Cardinal?
Cardinal. Yeah, Cardinal. Yeah, good job, Mary.
Yep.
Good job.
The cardinal rule is to not remember or to not forget the promo code. 20% off at CLA Clothing Company all through the month of June. Which, I mean, Jesus, we're almost already halfway through June. So
Yep.
use it. If Mary was to, what? Oh. If Mary was to drink her metal music, what would that sound like? That's a weird way to put it. I don't know what that would sound like, but I take your point. I don't know. How would I possibly know with it? Oh,
Sounds pretty metal to me.
yeah.
And I know metal.
Well, so you lean more towards the Clutch side of, and I don't think of Clutch as a metal band, but I mean, it's,
Hard
you know,
rock,
for
yeah.
all intents and purposes, I'll throw all that stonery stuff into the metal show because we all like it.
Volbeat?
That's a hard rock band. I don't think of them as a metal band.
I
think
like
of,
one of their songs.
Yeah, no, I think they're real good. I don't think of them as a metal band.
I bet you can guess which song I like.
The Devil's Bleeding Crown?
Nope.
What's the one that's Lala Montez?
Nope. Maybe you can't guess it.
Full Beat. I mean, they got a bunch of songs. You like
Still counting.
Pool of Booze?
Yep. Still counting.
Oh, still.
Whatever
Why,
the most
why is
popular song.
Why is that
That's
the
their
one?
most popular song.
Oh,
I
it
love
is?
It. Yes, I love this song.
I think Lola Montez is my favorite.
I like The Devil's Bleeding Crown. This is their most popular song?
Oh, that's not the right word.
I thought Heaven or Hell was their biggest song. I don't know what their biggest song is. Is that the one?
Oh.
You talking about
That's the
Still Counting?
one, but they don't say that. They say a-holes.
Oh, well, this is the radio version.
Well, I don't
We're on the
like it. What is
radio,
my-
Mary.
Yeah, Mary.
Since when?
Yeah, these guys are like kind of a Danish rockabilly. They I think, do a lot of interesting things, yeah. But I don't think of
I
them as
dig
a
it. I
metal
saw him
band.
a few years ago. It is. Well, I'm still married. Jesus.
Oh, God, I saw
Yeah.
them a long time ago on, like, a festival or something. Yeah, they were good.
2014. Yeah, 10 years ago I saw them, and they were at the Agora, and it was fantastic.
Yeah, they were fine.
Before they even updated the Agora.
Yep. Now, the guy who does Volbeat, the guy who formed it, he used to be a singer in a death metal band. But he just wanted to do something different, I guess. All right.
It's like Clutch Light,
Clutch Light.
don't you think?
No. No, I don't know, because they can rise to the occasion with it. You know, if they went on the road with Clutch, it'd be a.
They have.
Have they?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. It's kind of Nickelbacky. It's all riff.
This is a fun one.
It's all riff rock, but yeah, it's fine. I mean, they don't do anything I don't like. But it's very Nickelbacky, isn't it?
It almost sounds exactly
Yeah.
like
This sounds like Burn It to the
Burn It
Ground.
Down,
Yeah.
down tonight
Yeah.
or whatever.
like almost exactly.
That's the same guitar.
Like somebody's going to get sued.
Right.
Why haven't they already? Tell Mary John Legend is performing with the Cleveland Orchestra at Blossom in August.
Well, that's cool.
You don't like the orchestra, though.
I've never seen orchestra live, but classical
You're a big
music-
John Legend fan?
No, I don't. I think they might have confused John Legend with John Mayer.
Probably.
Ah, well, possibly so. Yeah, okay. So anyway, Riot Fest, there's somebody there for everyone in September in Chicago. They've changed the venue. If you've ever been before, you know where Douglas Park is, but they're putting it at, it's not way out in the burbs, but it's in Bridgeville, which you're going to have to haul a little ass, depending on where you're coming from. And it's in some...
Yeah, if you live in Bridgeville, you're like, hey.
It's right up the street.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Bridgeview.
Bridgeview, whatever.
At the Seat Geek Stadium. So perfect. That's okay. Guy in North Royalton, just very quickly, I like the cut of his jib. Guy gets pulled over. It was just a dumb thing in the police blotter. Guy gets pulled over because he had run a red light. Guy in a Jeep Grand Cherokee ran a red light, and cop pulls him over. And he tells the cop, I thought I had it. And he ran the red light. He said he was headed to North Royalton to meet a girl. And when the cop asked him if he had anything illegal in the car, the guy goes, nope, just these weapons. And then he flexed his biceps.
God.
You have any guns in the car? Just these. He also denied drinking, but admitted to smoking marijuana, quote, a long time ago. That's when the officer observed a pipe, a one-hitter, a grinder, and a jar in the car. There were also 2 unsealed mason jars full of Everclear in the car, and he failed his field sobriety test. Listen, you North Royaltonians, boy, you people out there getting yourselves into the police blotter, God bless you. I mean, as long as you're not hurting another person and left to your own devices, I guarantee you eventually will. But it's fascinating to me how many people out there are getting hammered and trying to go somewhere else.
Go meet a girl.
Go to meet a girl in North Royalton. She can have Whiskey D by the time you get there. What a good time for her.
Nice
see
little,
about
nice
a
little
girl.
gift.
What's that?
I said, what a nice little gift.
I said, I got to go see about a girl. Give up my ticket.
What?
With Goodwill Hunting.
Oh.
He stole my line.
So, yeah, just please be careful. But the comments that people are making to officers about their biceps or they don't have.
Smoked weed a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was a long time
It was
ago.
a long time ago.
Long
It was
time
way
ago.
back there. It was
Mhm.
way back there.
I was a different person back then.
Laura is a recent.
It's got vibes of the Mitch Hedberg joke. I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to.
But I
too.
also used to as well. Time's a flat circle. Laura is one of our bureau chiefs. She's a recent addition to the list. She splits her time between Madison, Florida, and Valdosta, Georgia. But she wanted to point out that she grew up in Bedford, Ohio, home of the Bedford Strawberry Festival, Mary's favorite thing in the whole wide world.
It was an experience.
Laura said her uncle used to run it.
Does she have an explanation for the lack of strawberries?
I don't know about that. Well, climate change, probably. Or
not enough bees.
They just couldn't get people to work to pick them. No, I saw that
nobody wants to do
nobody wants to work anymore.
migrant work.
That's what everybody says. They go, nobody wants to work anymore. Despite what you're seeing on Fox News, by the way, like the violent crime rate has plunged around the country, right? Violent crime way down because nobody wants to work anymore. That's got to be part of it. Crimes work. Violent crime is down. The murder rate in the United States is plunging. And I don't know if that's good news or bad news for law enforcement. But crime is work. And I think it probably just goes to when people say nobody wants to work anymore. That also involves people who are doing illegal work. And all crime is going down, by the way. Rapes are down. Murders down. Property crime went down. An historic decline in homicides. So the top murder cities in the country have each seen a precipitous decline in people getting killed. New Orleans, Seattle, Boston, Baltimore, Philly, Chicago. A big drop. So what that tells me is those of you who are on the wrong side of the law, you're just not trying hard enough. You're not.
You got to really want it.
You're not committed.
It's a lifestyle.
What's holding you back?
Now, here's what I think. This is it's through the looking glass, but the pandemic shot the homicide rate way up because people were angry. They were frustrated. They were cooped up. And, there were a lot of people cooped up with people that they normally weren't cooped up with. And
Their kids and wives.
yeah, they got real murdery. And so it's perhaps in response to that. But who knows? It's something to consider.
Murder rates are down because I'm not on the road killing it this year.
Mary Santora is going to be live. Where are you out tonight? You got spots tonight?
I got one little tiny show in Brooklyn.
Now, will the murder rate go up when you're on stage there?
They don't typically like me in Brooklyn, but we'll see how it goes.
Too woke?
Yeah.
What's
No,
up,
not woke enough.
wokesters?
Right?
No, they're too woke.
They are too woke.
Okay.
Too woke.
last time I was in Brooklyn, I was doing jokes and I kind of looked around, nobody's laughing, and I was like, I might be Republican, honestly. You guys, I don't even know what's going on here. Like, I feel like I don't know what's funny anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Well, did anybody do well on the show?
Yes.
Other Brooklyn comics?
Here's what happened at this show. This was an interesting thing. If I were to say this line, what would you think it meant? If I were to say, my girlfriend's a personal trainer, and she's been asking me to come in and let her train me.
You have a girlfriend.
Body shaming.
Oh,
Lesbian.
You would think I was a lesbian?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm misusing the term girlfriend because I refer to, like, anyone who's a female and a friend in my life as a girlfriend.
Right.
And it got an applause break when I said my girlfriend's a personal trainer. Everybody clapped.
Maybe they were health fanatics.
Well, I looked around and I go, that was a really weird place to clap. And then I go, wait a minute. Are you guys, because I said that, I was like, are you guys clapping for fitness or do you think that I'm gay? And they were like, oh, you said girlfriend. And I was like, that's why I don't like doing comedy here.
Oh, God, that's all it takes?
That's all it takes.
Right, but I would think that wouldn't even be like, I would think that would be so regular that it wouldn't even be applause worthy.
It's like every single comic in Brooklyn and it starts their set with, so I'm bisexual or I'm gay or I'm non-binary or I'm this or I'm transitioning. Like it's every time anybody says it, it gets an applause break.
Are these people that
show.
Are these people that only primarily work Brooklyn?
Yes.
I
and it's
see.
not really work.
Right.
These shows aren't paid. They're like bar shows. But
I mean, do you ever have conversations like, what's your big plan? Big picture? I mean, you're not going to...
She doesn't want to talk to him.
Or are these just hobbyists?
I think they're just hobbyists.
Yeah,
I think they're just kind of doing it in like they're never going to go on the road.
I see.
They're just doing it in Brooklyn and having a good time and getting applauded for being bisexual.
I see. Because it's for that crowd, it's home runs every time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I see.
Yes.
Well, you're out there doing the hard stuff.
But does anybody laugh?
Yeah, that's the other question.
Sometimes they're not a very laughy audience, though. Yeah. Like
it's clapter.
I'm not even saying for me.
Right.
I'm saying in general, when I do shows in Brooklyn, it's not usually big laughs. It's a lot of agreeing and head nodding and like I don't even know how to describe it.
It's clapter.
It's not fun.
Yeah. Why are you doing it?
Yeah, why are you
the
doing
show
this?
that I have tonight? What am I going to do?
Not do it. If you don't like the audience and you don't like the crowd, why do it?
Keep hoping that it might be a different audience. You know?
How many times will you go back before you figure it out?
I mean, this is every experience. So
maybe you'll win them over.
Maybe I will.
Or just let them think you're gay.
And that's
and then when you talk about your boyfriend, you're going to blow their heads up.
They'll be like, oh my God, how amazing. She's open. She's bi.
She's poly. Oh my
poly.
God.
Yeah.
Have you seen?
I feel like if there was just a woman that went on stage saying, I am a straight woman, I'd be like, I haven't heard that in a while.
That's what I'm saying.
I've done that.
So many women that I've never seen them date a woman, but they are all bisexual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've done that at a Brooklyn show before. Well, let's be 15, not really 15, like 6 gay, bi, whatever, LGBTQ comics in a row. And I'll go up and be like, I'm a straight, and I know that's very brave to say here, so you better clap for me.
Is there at least one other person at these shows where two of you are looking at each other like, hey, or is just you're on an island?
It depends. Some of them are fun. Some of them are not so, like, snooty.
Right.
It's just kind of hit or miss. I just typically, I mean, I'm a stepmom from Ohio. You know what I mean? Like my material doesn't, my life experiences
now you're gonna
are
get people
not,
mad here.
Right.
I know, because I'm not, well, you don't get married. Whatever.
You just can't make anybody happy, can you?
But yeah, my experiences are not the experiences of these 20-somethings in Brooklyn. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, and that probably wouldn't be the case irrespective of if you were in the situation you're in.
Being 34.
Yeah.
Right.
Huh. Well, hopefully you'll have
it'll be fine.
Some fun tonight.
We're going to do great.
I'm going to break. I'm going to send a text 35192. AlanCoxShow.com is where you can watch live, and we'll be back.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And